Hello, this is Gen Jeff, and we're back with Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts with contests in the Black Sea. There's been a bunch of, well, there's been one big patch, so I don't know what the balance changes are going to be. We'll see when we go back to Torpedo Banzai, Mission Impossible, and Battle of Destroyers to attempt them again later on in the future. But today we're doing contests in the Black Sea. So, DDV1. This is an interesting little hull. I kind of want a standard destroyer. Oh, they're all going to have the same thing. Oh, that is terrible. There's a reason why the Americans went to flush deck destroyers. And that's because this hull form, like this with a break in the deck, is actually quite weak. Quite weak. So DDV1. What should we have? What should we have? I can't stick a funnel up here. Oh, that's quite disappointing. Okay, so the speed that they're giving me is 40 knots. We'll just run with that. We got basic turbines. We'll probably use geared turbines. Reduces weight. Oil fuel. Let's see if we can get the engine efficiency with that. I wanted to stick torpedoes down here, but no. 92.1. What I'll just do is I'll reduce the speed a little bit until we get 100% at 39 knots. It saves more money that way. Auxiliary engine. I don't want to spend the money. Really? Okay, so we're going with big torpedoes, and there'll be oxygen, auto, let's see, gun range. So we have a barbette. That's a pretty ugly barbette, and that is also a pretty ugly barbette. Main guns. I think we'll use 4-inch guns. Singles. 2 front, 2 aft. And then we need torpedo launchers. Can I fit them there? I might be able to. If I move you forward, move this forward, and move that forward, can I fit the torpedo launcher? Yes. Ah, that is interesting, so to say. The funnel's in the way of where I want to put it. So I'm going to move you as far forward as I can. Torpedo launchers. Can I fit a 4-tube? Yes. Slightly overweight. Okay. 3. We'll put 3. Still slightly overweight. I can fix it by doing this. Now, rangefinder, really expensive. Oh, that's a shockingly heavy one. Oh, that's actually really perfect right there. Does this actually provide me a bonus? Not really. Radar, though. We can skip the radar, because I'm assuming the bigger ships will have radar. Because I kind of want to have the extra destroyer. Let me see here. Let me take up bring up a calculator, which I have one conveniently right there. And let's see. How far off am I from another destroyer? 85,000, say, divided by 6. Oof. Okay, so what I can do, 85,000 divided by 5. So if we keep with a target of 5 destroyers, I can bring the budget up to 17,000, which will be helpful. So we can go for 17,000. So we'll throw in some Sonar 3. We'll actually throw in that. We'll throw in a radar. Too heavy. Not expensive, just too heavy. That sorted that out. 95% engine efficiency. That is acceptable. Radio. Boy, that's heavy. Boost size again. There we go. Okay. So we're getting up there in size and weight. Oh. That'd save tonnage. So we'll start throwing in auxiliary engines. Too much. Too expensive. We can probably reduce some armor, though. Well, I got rid of all the armor. Okay, fine. Diesel? Nope, that doesn't do it. So back to geared turbines. We're overweight and over budget. Okay, so bring it down to 38 gives me extra money. Not a huge amount of extra money, but extra money. So what other tech could we put in? Nope, apparently not. Shaft 3? Nope, that's way too much. Overweight. 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 Conning tower. Overweight. Turrets. Turrets. Clearly these turrets don't count as armored. Because this is not... Oh, it did do something. Okay, there we go. We've got 5. We're basically right at the budget line there for that. I think this will do fine. Let's go. Loading, loading, loading. Okay, yeah. Bad time to check. So, like, did XSplit screw up with the microphone? Because I plugged in a VR headset one day, and for some reason everything defaulted to the VR headset microphone. I was not thrilled, as you can probably imagine. Oh my god, 20 destroyers. You're kidding me. 20. They're butt ugly. Oh my god, 20 destroyers. 1 battleship, that's fine. Enemy smoke spotted to the north, as usual. How fast are you? You're a battle cruiser that does a measly 25 knots. Brilliant. 14-inch guns. You don't even have that brilliant of armor. I could have definitely done with fewer secondaries. You do have torpedoes. Range, 20-inch torpedoes with a range of 36.5 kilometers. No, that's the speed. It's 36.5 knots. Range is 12.6 kilometers. You know, the destroyers have a torpedo with a whopping Why are you going the wrong way? 22.3 kilometers. In fact, what are the destroyers in general doing? Okay. Where's my battlecruiser? Oh, there's my armored cruiser. You've got 7-inch guns. You're also doing a little circle jerk. You have torpedo... What? Look at that torpedo armament. Holy cow. The turret layout is trash. Absolute garbage trash. But those torpedoes... 9.9 kilometers. Yay! But you can launch a broadside at 12. Because why not? So I've got to sink 100% of BB, 100% of BC, and 55% of allies. Let's check you out. You're obsolete. Your torpedo range is... clearly something stupid. 15.3 kilometers. I get way too much intelligence. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, and how did you launch torpedoes on a direct-ahead track? Genuinely, you confuse me. Why are my guys not shooting? So what do you guys look like? You're garbage, in theory. That was what the thing was. You've got triple turrets, which is kind of interesting for a destroyer. I see they're not doing uniform batteries with the AIs here. And I already know you have an assorted number of guns, because you got 2-inch guns, you've got 3-inch guns, and you've got 4-inch guns. And my destroyers are being dumb. Who launched a torpedo? What the fuck did you launch the torpedo at? Who launched that? You. V2. You must have. What are you doing? Are you trying to torpedo friendlies? Why? Really? Why? You turn that way. Because I'm seeing stuff over here popping up. Oh boy. Okay, so what are you? You more destroyers? You're more destroyers. So we're... Oh, you're different destroyers. What do you have? 2-inch guns, 3-inch guns, 4-inch guns, and a 14.4 kilometer torpedo range. How about you? 15.3. I really seriously don't know what you're doing, and you're being dumb, but hey. And you guys are launching a wave of torpedoes at destroyers, which I'm actually not going to stop you from doing. I am going to wonder why you're turning on the inside of the lead destroyer. That is a bit of a unique idea. Because that is a bad idea. There are times you do that, and there are times you don't, and this is very much one of those times that you don't. Turn in. I'm trying not to lose speed. And you're just slow. Are the enemy destroyers in secondary range? The answer to that is yes. The question now becomes, why are the secondaries not firing? That is a question I do not have an answer to. So the enemy destroyers are pretty much freaked out about what's going on, and my torpedoes have a range of out to here, so... That's good, because those torpedoes are on their way out in that general direction. Why are your secondaries not firing? Golf clap. They're shooting. That's a lot of destroyers. That is a lot of enemy destroyers. You can turn that way now. And my destroyers are just sailing in circles. I'm hoping you have... Do you? Citadel, reinforced bulkheads, triple bottom, anti-torpedo 5, Krupp 4, turbines, oil fuel. You do not appear... You do have sonar 3. That is what I wanted to see. Good. You probably still won't achieve anything with it, but hey, at least you have it. Are those coming at me? Those are coming at me. Where did you fire those? That's special. You are special. The attempt was made. Stop. Main gun, secondary gun, I'm aggressive. Just open fire, okay? Oh, turn wide so these things go on your inside. They're kind of steaming to get close. In fact, you all don't use torpedoes either. Your torpedoes can be off. Doesn't mean you didn't launch them. So I don't have to sink all the enemy destroyers, but the reality is sinking a lot of the enemy destroyers will just make the rest of the job easy. I'd like if they identified them a little bit faster. You turned in a way I didn't necessarily anticipate you turning, but it means you are going to be hit. I was expecting only one torpedo, but you might take 2. Nope, you only took 1. Still, that is handy. DD sinks due to heavy flooding. Did you get hit with a torpedo? Probably, all things considered. And we need to keep an eye out for the enemy torpedoes. You're suffering a fire. Good. Good. Ah, yes, turn. Turn into my torpedoes. Turn into these 2 specifically. I would love to see that. Come on. Turn further. You know you want to. We lost an engine. Those are 16-inch guns. Yeah, you're going to dodge those. That's unfortunate. You also have 16-inch guns. That is also unfortunate. Okay. So someone has spotted torpedoes. Where? What are the rest of the ships doing? Like, this is a squad of ships, and they're all circle jerking right here. This is the lead destroyer, and all of these guys are just circle jerking. Which is kind of annoying me. 4-inch guns, you've already fired your torpedoes. Boom! Direct hit. Beautiful. Here comes another wave of torpedoes. You're doing your turn. You're turning into his way. There's another spread of torpedoes over here. Probably won't hit anything. Can y'all stop circle jerking and get in a line ahead formation already? Ah, I chose the correct time to turn. You might still hit one. Yeah, we're probably going to take that torpedo at the very least. Or not. We might turn on the inside. Come on. Doing this combat at regular speed for what I believe are pretty clear reasons. So you have fired. Boom. Torpedo hit. You only took one torpedo. You might take... No, you probably won't take another one. I do believe you're going to run away. Yeah, I don't believe this guy's going to hit another torpedo. So now the thing is, they're going to start running, and I've got to fight my way through all of these destroyers. I think I'll work my way on this flank here, because there's more enemy destroyers over there. So we work our way around, assuming that these guys don't actually have a real turn of speed. You've been hit. Uh, 13-inch guns. Okay, good. That's another enemy destroyer down. Why are you doing a circle? Boom. You're already more than half flooded. And my pizza's arrived. Okay, we're back. I can unpause this now. Why are you firing torpedoes? Apparently I didn't shut you off. So you avoided those. But he's turning back, which is good. And you're in real bad shape. You're recovering, though, but your engine's still down. Hopefully the engine stays down. And I can't help but notice that these two guys back here are still just kind of circle jerking. Ah, you got hit with a torpedo. Oh boy, that guy did get badly damaged. The destroyers are not shooting. They don't have secondaries. Get aggressive. Fire. You have guns. You're not Japanese destroyers. Use the darn things. So we spotted those torpedoes, which is why I wanted you up front. And you're going to sail preferably this way. Okay, there's enemy torpedoes there. So now we're changing our heading completely. Because we have to dodge these, and we have to dodge these. Those are my torpedoes heading out. hopefully we can get these guys. Those torpedoes are heading off in a direction I'm not completely sure of. Okay, you're getting badly damaged. Good. Oof, yes. You'll go right down. You'll also take 2 more torpedoes after you start sinking. Nope, you dodged one. You dodge them both. Okay, now hulks don't take torpedoes. So they continue on their way towards the enemy heavy ships. Okay, so now you can turn back this way. So I gotta be slow because I gotta keep an eye out for all these. This guy is gonna go straight into that. Look at that. So to the person that said AI avoid torpedoes really well in the comments, no. That would have been a really easy torpedo to avoid. The downside is I can't just order this guy to turn, because the lead ship is up here. So I'd be giving this guy an order to turn, not this guy, so I can't manually avoid the torpedoes. This guy is actually going to avoid the torpedo he took. Oh, obviously can't avoid the torpedo he took because that torpedo doesn't exist anymore. But yeah. So the AI is not brilliant at avoiding torpedoes. What are you doing? They're clearly not brilliant at avoiding friendlies either. Oof. You've taken a few hits. Not really, you took 3, but that did a lot of damage. Torpedoes, aggressive, launch them while you still can. You don't actually have any torpedoes ready to launch, so it doesn't matter. Pull back. You smoke yourself up. Don't shoot through friendlies, you fool. What are you doing? You're recovering, which is somewhat remarkable, seeing as a destroyer took a torpedo. It didn't sink. Your torpedoes are loaded. Ooh, you got hit with another torpedo. That's good. Your torpedoes are loaded. You are to fire. Detonation. Good. You got more torpedoes to fire. I'm not expecting you to stop yet. Well, you got that launcher there. Send it. Bug. I see a bug. Okay, so you're sinking. Good. For a second I panicked and thought that was one of my ships that had been hit. Which is actually possibly a correct thing. What just happened to you? No, you didn't get hit by a torpedo. You do need to dodge all these that are coming in. Which you will. Okay, so you're badly damaged. 2 of your engines are out. You're also still badly damaged. Those torpedoes are going to miss because this guy is steaming into... well, this one's steaming into this one's way, so he's turning away. Because of course. What is the speed of these guys? You do 37.5 knots. You do 28.5. If I didn't get you with those lucky torpedoes, we would have a pretty big problem. Who's running into each other? Yes, the AI is so good at dodging torpedoes, they nail each other. Oh, piss. That guy's launched hard. Dodge these. Stern-mounted torpedo racks on torpedoes aren't really a terrible idea, because it does allow you to do a direct stern attack as you're fleeing. Let me guess. You, a destroyer, hit an easily dodgeable torpedo that you guys spotted way out here. I do not feel sorry for you. Wait, you turned hard too. Okay, so this is going to be a problem though. This one being hit will be on me. How far away are these guys? 10 kilometers. Okay, so you've avoided this. If you go straight, you can dodge those. You're not going to go straight. Be really nice and cool if you killed those. Come on. Outrun that. Scharnhorst, outrun it, outrun it, outrun it. Be the fast ship we all know you can be. At 27 knots, which is slower than anything the opposing side has. Okay, so you've managed to dodge. You've taken hits. You've taken hits. These guys have figured their stuff out, but now I'm kind of like, I don't want them to go in because I got to keep 55% of allies alive. And destroyers count. People wonder why I prioritize destroyers over capital ships, and this is why. They can get a lucky hit, these guys. It doesn't take many lucky hits. It's just gonna take a few torpedo hits and my guys go down. Okay, so you're gonna turn. Oh, you're gonna go down. And with you going down, that's going to cost me, isn't it? And I can't command you to do anything. He's going to get hit. He's going to get hit. He's going to get hit. You're going to get hit. You have no front turrets. You're sailing directly into a torpedo you saw 10 minutes ago. And with that, I somehow do not lose yet. You turn that way. You turn this way. That's only one torpedo, thankfully. Great. You've dodged. In fact, just turn around. The downside is I have to keep alive 55% of enemies. Enemies. Allies. And that's going to be really hard when they're this dumb. Where's that torpedo? That torpedo is there. You keep moving this way. I'm running a gauntlet. Oh, don't even. Don't even. You turn that way. Oh no, if you keep going that way, you should be able to avoid it. But now you have to turn because he's launched his own torpedoes up here. And you have to turn hard. Who got hit? You? You got hit. This is over. Sinking. Still not over. Okay. Fuck off. Fuck off. Go straight. Or not. A really freaking abysmal volley, too. Oh, crap. That's a lot of torpedoes over there. You're probably going to take that one. What happens if you just go this way? Keep going straight. You should be able to thread the needle here. Thread. Nope. Rudder damaged. Oh, ball. Turn hard. Duck between these. Your steering is out, but the damage overall wasn't too severe. You've thread the needle. The problem is now you have no maneuverability, which means you're going to take all of these and be done. You're going to take all of those and be finished. I can slow you down and minimize the damage, but that is not going to be pretty. Ugh. That's a lot of hits. And you've got more torpedoes coming. You might survive. You're probably going to be sunk by these, though. One hit is all it takes. You're going to take 2 more torpedoes, I bet. That's if you even last long enough. 7%, 6%, 4%, 3%, 2%, 1%, 0.7, 0.2, 0, down. And that is the end. 40 minutes dodging torpedoes. How about no? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's a crazy mission, too. See ya. Thank you all for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to hit that stupid little bell thing that YouTube has added, because otherwise you won't get notifications of any new videos if you subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter, @GenJeft, as I always have my video updates on there, so you will never miss a video if you're on my Twitter feed, because they'll all be posted. And any other dumbass comment I make as well. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.